We are going to sing a round. It dates back to the early 1600s. It's called As I Me Walked. And it's about taking a morning walk and hearing the birds sing.
And my dogs bark.
Now, as we sing, we invite you to imagine that you are going on a peaceful, cool morning walk. You walk beneath a large canopy of trees, maybe kind of like what we have out front. And you hear one or two birds singing, and you stop to listen. And then it's 3 or 4 or 5 birds singing, and before you know it, it seems like all the trees are full of birds singing. It's just this huge, chaotic cacophony of bird song. You'll notice one bird's call in particular. So this is As I Me Walked.
As I me walked in a May morning, I heard a bird sing. Cuckoo, as I me walked in a May morning, I heard a bird sing. Cuckoo, as I me walked in a May morning, I heard a bird sing. I heard a bird sing. As I me walked in a May morning, I heard a bird morning. I heard a bird sing. As I me walked in a May morning, I heard a morning. I heard a bird sing. As I me walked as I me walked as I me morning, I heard a bird sing. As I me walked as I me walked as I me morning, I heard a bird sing. As I me walked as I me walked as I me morning, I heard a bird sing. As I me cuckoo as I me walked as I me morning, I heard a bird sing. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo.
If you have your little sheet right here, there's lyrics on both sides. These are some alternate lyrics that we're going to be singing this morning as a group to celebrate this Blessing of the Animals service. We're going to start out with Come, Come, Whatever You Are. You know this song. We sang it a couple of weeks ago. If you want the music, it's in your hymnal on page 188, but you should have lyrics. And we invite you to stand as you are able. And we're going to sing this. Sabrina and I will sing it one time through, and then we invite you to join us. We'll sing it one time through, and then pay attention because I'm going to start this half of the sanctuary. We're going to keep singing. I hope the smarter people are sitting on that side because you have to really pay attention to Sabrina. She's going to bring you in for the second part of the round, and we'll sing it as a round twice through, okay? So one time with Sabrina, one time for all of us, and then we'll sing it in a round 2 times through. Okay, here we go. Ready? Mm-hmm. Come, come, whatever you are, puppy dogs, kitty cats, fishes, and feathered friends, yes, and the slithering, slimy slugs. Come, even the bugs. Now everybody, come, come, whatever you are, puppy dogs, kitty cats, fishes, and feathered friends, yes, and the slithering, slimy slugs. Come, even the bugs. This side. Come, come, whatever you are, puppy dogs, kitty cats, fishes, and
Good morning. It's been a while since I've been here. It's real nice to be back. And before we kind of officially start, I want to explain to you why you are melting inside rather than outside. And the news I have to share is a little bit hard. So parents, especially if you have children or of the age where this is not going to go over but might receive, I just want you to pay special attention, is that we are as safe as we can be, and there was a threat to our Sunday morning breakfast this morning, and so we've taken it quite seriously and just moved everything indoors. We are in touch with the proper authorities to make sure we are doing everything we can, but we want you to know this information. And yeah, kinda sucks. That's the official theological term for it. And so we continue on, right? We stay informed, we do what we can to take care of each other. And one of the ways that I know to take care of each other in times like this is to sing. We've already been doing some singing, but I know my body needs to vibrate a little bit. So some of us, maybe all of us in this room, know Loosen, Loosen, Baby. We've sung it over and over. So I just want to invite you, and those of you who know me, I sing happily, joyfully, but I don't sing pretty. But I'm going to sing this, and I invite you to join me. Loosen, loosen, baby, you don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Loosen, loosen, baby, you don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. One more time. Loosen, loosen, baby, you don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Our call to worship this morning comes from my colleague, the Reverend Ian Rydell. It's called The Calling of the Creatures. Come hoof and trunk and tail and horn and paw and wing and claw. Come bird and reptile mammal born, all full of nature's law. Bring bark and crow and ribbit too, and silent stare and hiss. Bring purr and trill and warble too, and voice no ear can miss. We gather here, each life and all, to celebrate and sing, to honor creature, large and small. 'Tis holiness we bring. If you know the words in your heart for lighting the chalice, please speak them along with me as Jeff kindles the chalice. And if you do not know the words, you can just receive them. We kindle this flame to remind ourselves of the light of truth, the warmth of community, and the fire of commitment.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Good morning. Welcome to each of you here inside our meeting house, and hello to those of you joining us from the internet. Welcome to Sunday worship here at the First Unitarian Universalist Society of Burlington. I'm Jeff Duke, a member of your Worship Associates team. I use he, him pronouns, and I am so glad to be with you here today. Today's service is special in many ways, as I'm sure you are picking up. One of them, unexpectedly, is that we've had to make a quick pivot, and so we're hoping everything meshes together, but please bear with us. One of the issues is we don't have slides to show lyrics from hymns and our words for lighting the chalice and so forth, so we appreciate your patience. This morning, we welcome back to the pulpit our senior minister, Reverend Karen G. Johnston. Today, we also welcome many other than human friends and family to our annual Animal Blessing Service. We understand and acknowledge the important role animal companions can play in our lives. And today, we honor and bless these friends, whether they come dressed in fabulous fur, fanciful feathers, scintillating scales, or a clever chitinous carapace. We also welcome beloved stuffies and plush pals like Phineas here. And we will be honoring our animal friends whose time with us has ended. We further acknowledge that our animal friends will obey their essential needs and natures. We ask that you keep any crated creatures in their carriers and your dogs on a firm leash. And overall, just be certain that your friend remains contained for the service. And we have in the back scoops and bags and a variety of cleaning supplies should they be needed, as well as a waste receptacle that Belinda is holding up. It's right back there by the defibrillator. Let's see. During the blessing of the animals, we ask that you bring your pet forward by the outer aisles, except for plushies, which we'd ask come forward through the center aisle, and then you can return through the center aisle. And in both directions, please leave a respectful distance between your pet and the pets around you. And we understand that some of you may be here for the service and yet would like to have some respectful distance between you and any animals. And hopefully you notice that there are signs in the area that is our kind of camera-free zone. That is also today our animal-free zone. If you happen to miss the signs and you would like to relocate, you are welcome to move at any time. No judgment. And on the topic of moving about, our service today does not include our shared stone ritual, but the stone table is set up in the back on that side, away from the repository. And you are welcome at any time during the service to get up and move a stone on the table to mark a joy, a sorrow, or a gratitude in your life. If you are new to our community and you are feeling brave, would you be willing to raise your hand so we can extend a special welcome to you? Anybody new here for the first time? Welcome. Good morning. You picked a great day to be with us. Apologies for the heat, but we're moving forward. Let's see. If you'd like us to connect with you, we have a form on our website, uusociety.org. There's a new to our community form that you can fill out. And in the pew in front of you, which we have since we're inside, there's a rack and there are little cards that you can fill out and drop in the baskets during the offertory later in the service. I do have a handful of announcements. First of all, children are welcome right here in the sanctuary for today's service, but are also invited to free play, which today is happening downstairs, if they would prefer. And when they head down, they should just bring an adult along with them to sign them in with our childcare staff who are ready with toys and games and other fun stuff. Everyone is invited to join the coffee hour after the service, which is downstairs in the community room. You can get there through this door, back along the hall, and then down the stairs. There's also an elevator right outside this door which will take you down there as well. It's a great time to meet new friends and learn what's going on here at First UUU, and I want to encourage all of us who've been here a while to please connect with newer folks and help them feel welcome. The Coffee House team invites everyone to the Savoring Summer Potluck Supper and Open Mic, which is happening today from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Upper Picnic Shelter at Oak Ledge Park in Burlington. All are welcome. and you can see the announcements on Realm and on our Facebook group for more information. There will be a Chalice and Theme Circle Facilitator Retreat on August 26th. That's a Tuesday, 12:30 to 3:30, facilitated by Reverend Karen. This will be an opportunity to enhance your facilitation skills. If you're interested in attending, please email themecircles@uusociety.org. That's theme circles, plural, all one word. Friends, wherever you have come from, wherever you are, whatever burdens or joys you are carrying, you are welcome just as you are. Blessed be.
Good morning. My name's Todd. Woof. Meow. This song is a true story to the extent that our truths are harbored in our dreams, and it's called Questions from My Dog. I've not been sleeping well, with the oligarchy rising each day more surprising than before. Last night counting church bells, street lights outside shining, my dog was whining at my bedroom door. I said, buddy, tell me what might ease your mind. He said, I've got some questions, if you'd be so kind. You see, I've always dreamed of asking you some questions, the kind of questions we don't get to asking every day. I always dreamed of asking you some questions. It's the questions more than answers that matter anyway. Why do I ride in the back of the truck and never in the front? Why breakfast and dinner but never any lunch? Why is that cat on the counters where I am not allowed? Why are the mailman's footsteps so damn loud? Why do you wear them too tight clothes when your skin will nicely do? Why hide in the closet when it's time to poo? I always dreamed of asking you some questions, kind of questions we don't get to asking every day. I always dreamed of asking you some questions. It's the questions more than answers that matter anyway. Why are there relatively so few holidays? Why do people talk when they don't have much to say? Don't you know that's barking? That's just how I pray. Why do you ever feel the urge to stray? Why do you flush your pee away so the message disappears? Wouldn't you cherish every day if you had fewer years? I always dreamed of asking you these questions, kind of questions we don't get to asking every day. I always dreamed of asking you some questions. It's the questions more than answers that matter anyway. It's the questions more than answers that matter anyway. Thank you.
In Marilyn Robinson's book, Gilead, the main character, who happens to be a minister, wrote about when he was a child playing at blessing things, and in this case, a cat. I still remember how those warm little brows felt under the palm of my hand. Everyone has petted a cat, but to touch one like that, with the pure intention of blessing it, is a very different thing. It stays in the mind. For years, we would wonder what, from a cosmic point of view, we had done to them. It still seems to me to be a real question. There is a reality in blessing. It doesn't enhance sacredness, but it acknowledges it, and there is power in that. The character continues, I have felt it pass through me, so to speak, the sensation of really knowing a creature. I mean, really feeling its mysterious life and your own mysterious life at the same time. Now, I don't mean to wish, I'm not urging the ministry on you, but there are some advantages to it that you might not take into account if I did not point them out to you. Not that you have to be a minister to confer blessing. You're just simply much more likely to find yourself in that position. Now, I was a skeptic. This is me talking. I was a skeptic before I participated in my first congregation-based blessing of the animals. But afterwards, it was for me exactly how Marilyn Robinson just described this really feeling a creature's mysterious life and my own mysterious life at the same time. And so here we are today, melting a little bit indoors, to bless the creatures who are also probably melting a little bit indoors. And we must say out loud that while we will be blessing them, what we really know is that they bless us every day they spend with us. So perhaps what we are doing today is honoring the bonds of deep love and trust which are not limited to human relationships. We bless animals to honor their essence, their being, just as they are. And the water that we are going to use today is our own homegrown holy water gathered last September and blessed by this congregation in the same way we will be doing yet again when we have water in gathering on September 7th this year. Now, I'm going to describe the logistics of the blessing so that you can hear it once, and then when we do it or closer to it, you'll get to hear it again. So we're going to have 3 kinds of blessings, and before each, we'll have a reading. The first is that we will be blessing any plush animals, stuffies, whatever it is that you call them. And for that, there will be one station. Erica will be up here, and I will be her helper. Then we will have another reading, and that will be a chance to invite anyone who has living animals to come forward. And as Jeff said, it will be on the side aisles to come up here. I will be here. Erica will move that chair over there, and so you come up and we will do blessings then. We will be asking you, what is your pet's name, and if there is anything special that you want as part of your blessing. There will be meditative music while all of this is happening, and then a final reading where we will invite those of you who have an animal who was beloved to you but has died to come forward, perhaps with a picture or a leash or some sort of symbol that recognizes them and your relationship with them. So I recently heard an interview with a zoologist whose name is Eric Kirschenbaum. He wrote a book called Why Animals Talk. Not do they talk, but why animals talk. And he was talking about wolves and the 3 reasons wolves howl. And they are to claim territory. This is mine! Woo! That wasn't quite a howl. The second is to speak to and be in relationship with other I'm here. Are you there? Thank you. And the third reason is for the pure joy of it. I was wondering if you might join me in the pure joy of howling. Arr, arr, arr! Arr! Ah, thank you. I think we get to hear a reading now from Erica.
Is this on? Oh, there we go. Is from The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams Bianco. "What is real?" asked the rabbit one day when they were lying side by side near the nursery fender, before Nana came to tidy the room. "Does it mean having things that buzz inside you and a stick-out handle?" "Real isn't how you're made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you. When a person loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes," said the skin horse, for he was always truthful. "When you are real, you don't mind much being hurt." "Does it happen all at once, like being wound up?" he asked, "or bit by bit?" "It doesn't happen all at once," said the skin horse. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off and your eyes drop out and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. Will those who brought plush companions, stuffies, whatever you call them, please come forward to receive a blessing.
Our second reading, the one that comes before bringing forward live animals, was written by me, called Vera, after my dog. On hot days that some call languid, she lays on the wooden ramp to the garden shed, black fur magnifying heat. Black fur that on some sunny days shines with an otherwise invisible honey brindle. She who just yesterday on our walk laid first one shoulder, then whole body flop onto the dusty trail, rising moments later, having swished and swayed against the earth beneath her, she had a new brindle, pronounced, gray, temporary, and smug face as I called her to me. Here she canine is, this one who seeks unity with sun, with earth, with the stinky mess of God knows what she's just found. She of one nose, body stock still, those wet black nostrils delicately, insistently flaring. She of the tight curl when she claims the best chair in the house for the better part of a winter's day. She of seal stretch as she lays along my prone body, nearly merging muzzle in the crook of my neck, reminding my whole nervous system that I, too, can be one with the moment. We invite you to come forward. We'll have one station there. Do we have helpers? We could ask 2 helpers to come forward. Bo, are you available? Great, we have 2, I see. Thank you, Sabrina. You're gonna hold this. And so we invite you to come up. You can begin doing so already, the side aisles, and come forward, giving space to the person ahead of you. And we will maybe turn down, I'll turn off my mic, and Sam will start playing, and we will.
Generosity is one of our core Unitarian Universalist values, and it is also a spiritual practice. As a justice-seeking spiritual community, our generosity practice includes sharing half of the offering each Sunday with an organization that is doing good work that aligns with our UU values. Offerings in August will be going to the UU Disaster Relief Fund, which provides funds to UU congregations in need after natural disasters. The UUA understands this fund to be part of a covenant between the Unitarian Universalist Association and its congregations, between congregations who give generously, and those in need, and with our community partners. Through aiding our congregations, their members, and their community partners, we embody our faith and values. When the music begins, you can practice generosity by giving electronically on your phone, by going to our website, uusociety.org, and clicking on the word donate in the blue menu. You can do that by using the Realm app on your phone and clicking on giving, or by bringing your offering to one of the baskets at the top outer aisles while the offertory is being performed. And also a quick reminder that the stone table is in the back of the sanctuary if you would like to use it. But if you know them, will you join me in the offering dedication? With gratitude, we dedicate these gifts in the service of our mission to inspire spiritual growth, care for each other and our community, seek truth, and act for justice. This reading is one of the many pithy reflections in Cynthia Ryland's brief, wry, and poignant observations about what would happen if God took many different human forms and moved about on the earth. This one is called God Went to India. Now, while this particular text references God with he, him pronouns, this is not the case for all of the stories in the delightful collection. God went to India to see the elephants. God adores elephants. He thinks they are the best thing he ever made. They do everything he hoped for. They love their children. They don't kill. They mourn their dead. That last thing is especially important to God. Elephants visit the graves of those they loved. They spend hours there. They fondle the dry bones. They mourn. God understands mourning better than any other emotion, better even than love, because he has lost everything he has ever made. You make life, you make death. The things God makes always turn into something else. And he does find this good. But he can't help missing all the originals.
So now is a time for those of you who have experienced the loss of an animal companion and would like to bring a symbol of that animal, perhaps a photo on your phone or elsewhere, or some other talisman, that we might bless that and bless your relationship with this one that you have lost. If you can come around on the aisles, we have 2 stations here to bless that and you. Lucy.
Lucy was a very sweet sister who lived for 2 years.
2 years, okay. She died on Christmas Eve. Is there a special blessing you would like for Lucy? Yeah? Well, I'm going to put on your hand and I'm going to say these words. Lucy, we remember you with love and we give thanks for your life. Thank you for bringing Lucy. So she was your personal, what are they called? Oh, particular. Oh, yeah. So say her name again. Say her name again. Rhubarb. Rhubarb, we remember you with love, and we give thanks for your life and your companionship. Thank you. Amos, we remember you with love, and we give thanks for your life and companionship. Yeah. That's fine. The cats.
The one with the head up is mine. I like to think his name was Lucky, and it's hard to tell because Lucky is pretty much one of his best friends.
Lucky, may you know how much you are loved and claimed by Bernie, but by all you give your love to.
This is Doodles, who we love, even though he can't seem to find love. There are a lot of symbols in between them, and somehow we still love him.
Doodles, may you know that you are loved despite all the ways in which you poop in the wrong places. Bruce, who is this? Yes. And what was the dog's name? Favor. Favor, know that you are loved and missed, and that your companionship continues even though you have been gone these 9 years. Martha, who is yours? Willie. Willie, you are still with us, and you are still with Martha. May you know how beloved you were in life and still are in death. How does he know that you are still a companion without breaking the phone? To Ed and Ellen, they love you and know your love still. Yeah.
These are the ones that adopted.
I bless Meryl and her cat. I bless you and your rescues and their companionship with you. Yeah. Friends, we have some of us who will help lead us in an adapted version of one of our favorite songs. This is my song, but these are words that come to us to fit the moment of animal blessing. The words are on the printed sheets, so you can sing along. If you need one, there are some up there.
Rise if you're willing and able, if you'd like.
This is my dog, the one that makes my heart sing. This is my cat, the one whose purr I love. These are my pets who bring joy to my living. They are the ones I'm always thinking of. But other friends have good dogs too and good cats. For all of them, this is our song of love. These are our pets that give us understanding of other creatures under the sky. Dogs, cats, and gerbils, fishes, snakes, and hamsters say help us know of things that swim and fly. So may we live in ways that bless all creatures. This is our song, the pledge that we live by.
If you know the words, would you join us in the extinguishing of our chalice? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These carry our hearts and share with the world until we
We are together again. May you know the blessing you already are. May you know the blessing you yet can be. And may we all go out and be a blessing in the world.